and that helped his relationship with his girl, and they're just a living threesome, but
He
they're
went
mother and daughter.
he went over to that house expecting to fix that vacuum and got a little wop wop wop, and now we got this.
Bacon and eggs. Walked into a restaurant. The guy behind the counter said, "Sorry, sir, we don't serve breakfast here." Ha! You know what it is, and you know what we do. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe show. Yo, yo, yo. What up, though, y'all? It's your boy OG Tim Wilson, and we are back with another What Up, though show for your face. I am here with the Outlaws, none other than the super producer, DJ Rob45 in the building, and also I've got the graphic wizard Waze in the house. What up, though, fellas? What's going on with you?
What up?
There you go. There it is. There it is. We just gave a quick moment. We got a great show lined up for you. First of all, I want to say to all you out there that's celebrating your birthday this week, happy birthday to all of y'all. And also, I got a great show lined up, man. We're gonna talk some sports. We're gonna talk some entertainment. Of course, this is the best place where you can get your news. You can get your news, sports, and entertainment, and have more fun doing it than any channel in the Wizard. And I also want to say they used to call me Squizzerl, and I will take you Gizzerl. But yo, I'm feeling like that, right? Anyway, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and share, and subscribe to the channel. And you can also catch us on Booms TV, on your Roku, or on your Fire Stick. That's Booms with a Z, BOOMZ TV on your Fire Stick and on your Roku. And also, again, get exclusive content on our YouTube page. That's the WUDS Network on YouTube. All right? Ready? Y'all ready to get this party started, fellas?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Well, let's get this party started.
The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rob45, what's going on in your world, man? What's been going on over there? What's happening?
Nothing much but school.
Nothing much but school. That's a guy that's proud to be a student.
At 46.
He wasn't like that in elementary.
No.
He wasn't like that in grade school.
High school either.
High school. Now he's doing something. It just shows when you're learning something that you're excited to learn. You know, things feel different.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, man?
Man, not much. I do have to throw a special birthday shout out. My oldest son, Ronald, turned 18 this past Monday, the 17th.
Oh, wow. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Arnold.
I got my ass.
Huh?
My wife almost whooped my ass this week
For what? What'd you do?
because I failed to mention two things on the show.
What did you fail to mention?
First one was our anniversary. It's our 19th anniversary.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's worth an ass whooping.
And then the day after was her birthday.
And the
Damn.
day after was her birthday, and you didn't mention either one?
Not on the show.
I can tell you lucky because you alive.
Yeah, no shit.
I did
Lucky to be alive. You look like a... Never mind. That's good.
I did it in person though. So
Good.
Did it in person, but you didn't do
So
it.
you didn't forget. That's the important part. You did not
I
forget.
didn't totally forget.
Yeah, he didn't totally forget, but he forgot on the show, and you know what they say.
That's some bullshit.
So, yo, anyway, that said, moving on. We got a great show lined up for you, man, so let's go ahead and get this party started right.
What Up Doe Sports.
Canada kicked the United States ass in the finals. And, you know, I saw a post when the U.S. beat Canada a couple weeks ago. It was Kendrick Lamar saying, "Hey, Drake," and it said Canada, USA 3, Canada 1. and I was like, "Oh damn, Drake just struck back." Not much of a hockey follower, but I went to a sports bar because I was hungry, and then I had a late night of work, and I stopped there, and I was, of course, every television had that on, and I actually enjoyed myself watching that game. It was a very good game, so I really enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch any of it.
No, I did not.
It was really enjoyable. It was a very good game. U.S. was down 1-0 when I walked in. They came back and took a 2-1 lead. So we were all hollering. They started hollering USA, and then I had the whole place. I mean, of course, I'm like the only brother in the place, right? And I had the whole crowd hollering, "They not like us! They not like us!" It was a fun time, man. And then Canada scored again, and they went into overtime.
Yep.
Canada scored late, and they went to overtime, and then and it looked like we were going to win. Overtime, we were dominating the puck. I mean, it was staying there, and then all of a sudden they got a break, and boom, they just ended it because it's sudden death in hockey, and it was heartbreaking. I was like, yeah, the place was kind of empty by the time we left because only a few people stayed because they thought we were about to win and people were leaving, and the place were actually closed. They only stayed open so we could watch the rest of the game. So it was a handful of people left, and we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that part.
So we not like them. Still a lot of talk about the Drake and Kendrick beef, and I go back and forth. I try to stay open minded about stuff because I'm not totally sold on everything, but it was an interesting thought that I had. I was watching. I've been watching. I watch a lot, and if you go to the What Up Though Show Facebook page, you see pro Kendrick post, you see pro Drake post, and some of them are. The Drake post be funny though, man, because Kendrick is winning. The Drake post is hilarious because his fans are just pathetic. But I had an interesting thought, and I know who I'm in the room with, so I don't know how y'all. So if you can try to keep an open mind, think of it and tell me this, because there's a lot of who's hip hop and who's not in this whole argument. But with Rob 45 made a point the other week about Peekaboo, right? And that it was about Drake having some type of what's the guy name? Involvement in
Triple X Tentacion.
That guy. So and it just thought I was literally walking down the street and the thought hit me like, so if this is true, who's real and who's not? Because it sounds to me like if this is true, you're telling me that Drake's a killer and Kendrick's a snitch. Because that's dry snitching on national television.
Yeah, I can see that.
I could see that if he were the one that the whole conspiracy originated from. This conspiracy originated from well before the beef in general.
Yeah, but 2 weeks ago, you and I both said we ain't heard nothing about it.
I heard about it. I even stated that I heard about it. I just didn't believe that it had any.
Pull the tape. Run the tape, damn it. 2 weeks ago, me and you were both saying this the first I heard about it when Rob brought it up. 2 weeks ago, because he was even offering he was telling you he gonna send you some TikTok videos about it.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna send you TikToks.
But it actually started in court.
But it don't matter who started it. You ain't got to start it to snitch. You can snitch off hearsay.
Right.
You still snitching.
Right.
Whether you started it or not, you the one that brought it to he the one who brought it to me. I hadn't heard it. I'll say that. I'll speak for myself. I hadn't heard about it.
Right.
Yeah, no, I've heard about the conspiracies around the same time Rob heard about it because I'm sure that, well, I don't know if you've known as long as I have actually, but when the court case for the people who killed him or XXX Tentacion's killers, they had made a statement saying basically Drake paid them to kill him.
So
Yeah.
Drake's the killer and Kendrick's the snitch.
Mm, is
I like
it?
Drake's a killer.
Just-
Yeah, I think you're giving Drake
Drake
too much credit calling him a killer. That's my thing.
he
Like
just
I'm not getting on
He
board that
just
Drake's a
snitching.
killer.
He
Because anyone
just
that pays
snitching.
the biggest bitches usually are the ones that pay someone else to kill for them.
That's not true.
Oh, that is absolutely the truth where I come from. If
No,
you try to
the
kill
mafia
someone,
did
you're
it.
gonna kill them.
Yeah, but the mafia did it all the time.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. The mob boss never got his hands dirty.
Well, Al Capone did.
I was
Al
gonna say
Capone did, but
vast
they get
majority
their
of them.
hands dirty early. But once they're a boss, they don't have to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don Corleone didn't once he was the Don don't do nothing but say make him an offer that he can't refuse.
Right.
That's what he does. That's what. So yeah, it was just a thought that hit me. Kendrick's a snitch. I know that John is going crazy. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, back to sports. Back to sports.
Well, hip hop is a sport.
Hip hop is a sport. Saints are looking to hire former Chargers coach Brandon Staley as their new defensive coordinator.
That might work.
What do you mean it might work?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know him as a defensive coordinator. I don't know. I only know him as a coach.
Okay. You got a little static in your mic too.
Yeah, you got a little quiet, more quiet too.
Yeah, it did. It did.
There we go.
Oh,
Down
damn.
too loud.
Oh wow, yeah. Now you
There we go.
now you booming. Now you metro booming. PBL Drizzy. The NBA dunk contest was won for the third straight year by Matt McClung, who plays in the G League. He has 3 NBA dunk contest victories,
In a row.
5 NBA starts.
Yeah.
Not even starts. He's played in 5 NBA games.
And they wonder why people don't pay attention to the dunk contest anymore.
Do you think that's what it is? I mean, because he did some fantastic dunks. I don't think he takes away from it.
No, I don't think he takes away from it, but not having the stars in there does.
That's
It-
the Stars'
it does.
problem, though. That's the Stars' choice, and that's the problem right there in its own right. Is the
Well, that's
Stars
why-
don't want to do the work. as
They don't
far
even
as
want to play
comes
the
to
All
that.
Star.
That's the real problem.
Yeah,
The whole All-Star weekend, they don't want to play in the game. They don't want to play. They don't want to do the dunk contest. Stars got away from it, and yeah, I agree with you on that. That's part of what took a lot of the allure away from it. That you
Mhm.
don't know the people that's in it,
Yep.
yeah.
and then they get in the game and they pussyfoot there too.
Now let's see next year if Mac McClung can beat John Morant. Or
John
Anthony
Morant could have
Edwards.
been in it this year.
Hmm.
So could Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It used to feel. It almost felt like it was an honor for NBA players to go compete in the All-Star game and compete in the All-Star events. Now it's like more for them. It seems like the current NBA stars and players don't want to do it. It seems like it's just nothing to them, almost.
So Draymond was offended because they did something different this year with the All-Star game, and they had a OGs versus the new Gs, so to speak. So they had the young guys up and comings against the guys that's been in the league for a minute, and he was offended because those guys, you used to have to earn your way here, blah blah blah. But y'all wasn't playing. Y'all messed it up.
Y'all just want
You
to.
know what I'm saying? Yes, if you're right, it's supposed to be an honor, but if y'all gonna get there and y'all not gonna honor the respect the honor that you got, then we got to figure out something to make it entertaining to the fans. Because when it comes down to it, it's about us. It ain't about you.
Yeah, it's their fault. That there's a celebrity game
Yeah, exactly. Well, the
because
celebrity game was fun though. The celebrity game
yeah,
used to. But they right now they are trying to find ways to make the actual All-Star game more interesting, and they did compete harder this year because the young cats was trying to win.
hmm
They trying to show the OGs up, and the OGs like, no, we can't let y'all win. And it actually was better. They actually put forth more effort because they were trying to win, as
Right.
opposed to just putting on a show. And that's the difference. It used to be back in the day, it was all about the MVP of the All-Star game was a big deal.
yeah.
Mhm.
So everybody was putting forth effort because they wanted to be the MVP because that says I'm the best of the best.
And the dunk contest was hot
The dunk contest was fire.
because
Man.
don't let Vince Carter show up.
Or D Brown.
D Brown is right. That's right. There's a lot of cats,
Chris
man.
McGrady.
Bud Webb, Jordan, Dominique. Don't even
Mhm.
start, man. That was it. Of course, LeBron gets the blame for it.
I want to give that. Why would they do that?
They blame LeBron for stars not doing the dunk contest because he's never done it. They say, well,
So?
Kobe did it, blah, blah, blah. But that Kobe did it is the overrated comment. I think Kobe is the reason why LeBron never did it. Kobe did it his first year in the league. And once he got a name for us, he never did it again. He won, too. He got in it that one time, and he never did it again. Because he was new, but once he got in there and he got established after that first year, and he never did it again. And I think LeBron just was like, I'm not that kind of a dunker. And he's not. He's not a showboat dunker. He's a power dunker.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, I can't win that.
Yeah, and that's a fair statement to me. Because if it goes against his game, why would he do it?
Didn't Larry Johnson and Sean Kemp win a dunk championship or two?
I don't know. I
know they've been in it, both of them. And they're both power dunkers.
But Sean Kemp was, and then dunks have changed. It's not like it used to be. Have you ever want some comedy? Go back and watch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the dunk competition. Just Google that and just thank me later, and you'll see what I mean when I say, but dunks have changed.
Right?
Yeah. Especially for power dunkers.
And I mean, LeBron stood a chance. We wanted to see him when he first got in the league, when he was young. He should have did it. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and defend him on that. He should have done it. I would have liked to have seen him try it at least once. Even if he didn't win, he may have won on reputation alone. But just get out there and do it one time, entertain the people, and keep it going, at least once.
Right.
And then people can't say that. I mean, it's too late now. We don't want to see you now.
I mean, it makes it look like a farce when there's second and third stringers and G League players winning the dunk contest at the
But not really, because I'm gonna tell you what. When I watch YouTube, I see guys that's not in the league doing more creative dunks than anybody in the dunk contest over the last 6 years.
See that's a point that SAS brought up. Stephen A brought up. Maybe you get people off the street to find the best dunkers in the country.
Yes. I'm not against it because I've seen some creative stuff that's like, oh wow. The
emergence of and one. That just brought a whole new level of just everyone wanting to watch more dunk contests or dunks, period. Because that was what got me into wanting to watch basketball in general. I just caught wind of and one, and I was like, "Yo!"
And one was live.
Yeah,
and one was it was short lived, but it was live. And once those players started making it to the NBA and got to the NBA stage and were just average players at best, that kind of killed the luster of and one, and they kind of went down. But yeah, it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
But there's like videos of guys doing dunks out there that's like incredible, very creative stuff. And that's what's missing. There's not a lot of creativity, and Matt McClung brings a lot of creativity.
Maybe that is the way they go, the route they take to bring
It
interest
would be.
back into the
They
dunk
might.
contest, bring in these street dunkers, give them a bigger platform to do what they do. They may
Yeah,
not be
why
the
not?
greatest in the straight up game of the NBA, but you know
Yeah.
what? Now you're bringing a spotlight to their product, which could potentially lead to your future, some of your future stars coming in from them.
Yep.
Do the mascot dunk contest.
The only problem with it is that it may deter more stars from getting in because they don't want to lose to Joe Blow off the street.
Yeah.
Ja Morant don't want to lose to
Hot
John
sauce.
Franklin from
You know-
Franklin from who knows where. He don't want to lose to that guy that you never heard of.
Right.
So they may deter stars from getting in it, and some people say that's why LeBron never got in it. He didn't want to lose, right?
Yeah.
And so they definitely don't want to lose to a nobody.
You could do the
So
mascots.
that's
too.
the only problem with it. That's the only drawback is that it's got to be. If there could be a way to incentivize the stars to get in it, that would be great.
Yeah.
But if not, then screw them. That's the way to make it more entertaining.
Give them $100,000 check for winning.
Come on, man.
That's like giving them 15 cents in our currency.
Come on, man. Not $100,000 for not for the. That's not incentivizing the stars.
No.
These guys making $200 and $300 million contracts. It would incentivize the guys off the street,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but it's not incentivizing the stars. That said, 7 more therapists has accused Justin Tucker of inappropriate behavior during their sessions.
They said he didn't touch
Where's the outrage?
it. Right. We ain't been hearing nothing about it.
I think we just figured out the title of this episode, Tuckergate.
We'll get back to that.
You don't have
But where's the outrage? I mean, that's all I heard about when it was Deshaun Watson.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Hey,
I'm
no
digging for
news.
this. I'm digging for this story.
His complexion might have something to do with it, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
We gonna find out. That's for sure.
We gonna have a discussion about the title because I, I don't know if that's gonna fly. We'll get back to that. We'll talk about that after the show.
All right.
But I got a story for you.
All right.
I don't know if you heard it or not. Steve Smith got busted. Steve Smith Sr. got busted smashing some guy's wife.
Oh, wow.
Guy posted text messages and then gave Steve Smith a call, put him on speaker, and did the call online. I'm not going to play the whole call. I'll explain the rest, but it went like this.
Hey, yo, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you've been fucking my wife, bro. What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
That was all he said. I'm sorry. And he's like, "You're sorry?" And he asked him a couple more times to speak, and Steve Smith never said another word in that conversation. And he called him out and said, "You call all these guys out on TV, you talk all this stuff, and now you can't speak for yourself? Be a man, man. Be a man. Speak up now." And it was, but there's so much space in between. I just said, that's all we need to hear. Because he didn't say another word. I'm sorry is all he had to say for himself. Not on the text messages, though. They were talking nasty. Oh, they was talking dirty on the text messages. And
I'm not the one you should be talking to. You should be talking to your wife about this.
maybe he has.
Yeah. That's the part we don't know yet.
Maybe he has. But that's not going to get as much traction as,
Right.
bro, you on TV.
Mm-hmm.
talking about people all the time, and here you are smashing my wife, and all you got to say is I'm sorry. Really? Man up. What you got to say, boy?
Yeah.
Now, did he know that she was married though?
Yes, that comes up.
Oh.
He says that too. You knew she was married. You knew she was married. Yeah, he knew. He knew.
Damn.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. You know, I ain't got nothing to say.
Me either. Smashgate.
What up, though? Entertainment.
Smash patties.
Oh man. Chopper of the band, making the band.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot to say, openly and honestly. The first person I've heard openly and honestly speak up about the freak offs.
Have you ever been to a Diddy freak off? If so, how was it?
All right. The freak off situation. Mind you, bro, if you are a celebrity and you party and having fun and y'all fucking on each other, if that's called a freak off, then so be it. But I don't think Diddy was orchestrating who fuck who, and I didn't see that. You did. I didn't see that. All I seen was people fucking each other, kissing each other, dick getting sucked, pussy getting ate. I seen all that. That's typical though. So I don't understand how freak offs can be a crime when everybody just gonna be fucking on each other anyway. A bunch of rich people snorting coke and fucking on each other and drunk. If that's a freak off, then I like to go back to it. I like to go back to a freak off. I like fucking celebrity bitches, and that's the fun thing about the freak offs. In my time when I was there, it was like celebrities was fucking each other, like all the movie stars and all the actresses was fucking niggas like it was nothing. They was on that powder heavy, but they was fucking. Hey, how you doing? What's down with you? Oh yeah. That's how I was. Shit was fun to me when I was young and I was there. It was fun to me. I was a kid in the candy store looking at all these actresses that you grow up watching, you heard me, and these hoes sucking dick and fucking and doing powder and all types of wild foolishness. But if that's a crime, then fuck it. Sign me up.
What day will he be going to court? Because that motherfucker is getting on the stand.
Day one.
Damn.
They putting his ass on the stand. I hope you ready, Chop.
Prosecution would like to call our first witness.
Yeah. They're gonna subpoena the hell out of him.
He's coming.
He ain't gonna have no choice.
Excuse all of the language because he was going hard with the effing and essing and with the effing and sucking and all of that. But I didn't want to censor him. I had to let him say what he had to say.
Wow.
Yeah. Very different perspective.
Yeah.
Of what happens there, right? Because like he said, I enjoyed it, and I'm sure he's not alone.
Nope.
That's why it went on for so long.
Like LeBron said.
Because a lot of people most people there enjoyed themselves.
Like LeBron said, ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. That's what they meant when they were saying that. They was enjoying them damn freak offs. So you know they were.
Oh yeah.
You know they were. Talking all of that rigmarole. But yeah, that's Chopper. Neo has another wife. As you know, Neo has 3 wives. He now has 4.
Broski.
He just said, skip the rules. These my women. They cool with it. Why y'all got a problem with it? I'm just rolling like this.
I ain't got a problem with it. It's just, man.
It ain't for me.
I know how hard it is to keep one. Now you got 4?
4.
Wow. Yeah. More power to you, brother.
Hey, do your own thing, but please do yourself a favor and keep them in separate houses.
That's how it is. That's how it is in the other cultures, though.
Yeah.
That's one thing I learned. I got a friend, Tussle Shaw, big up Shaw, who kind of educated me on how how that culture is, how they have separate wives, because he has 2 wives. But you can have as many wives as you can afford. You can't get extra wives if you can't afford to take care of them.
Yeah.
Right. So you can have as many wives as you can afford. So you get these rich Arabs, they be having like 15, 16 wives and shit like
It ain't even Arabs. I mean,
some are Africans,
well,
Arabs.
no.
I mean, he's an Arab, so I'm speaking on he's Pakistani, and actually, so I'm just speaking on who I know.
One of my wife's favorite shows is a show called Sister Wives, where the one guy has 5 different wives and like 20 different kids. So
Where they from? You said it's not Arabs, but you didn't say who it was.
they're from Utah.
Oh yeah, but I'm
Mormons, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah, but in the U.S., it's supposed that polygamy is still frowned on. It's other cultures though outside of our U.S. culture that it's an accepted thing that you don't. They even laugh at you for having just one wife. They think that's funny because that means you're poor to them, right? Because when you can have the more money you have, the more wives you can have. Right, that's the more, and that's kind of it's almost a status. But I'll say it seems hard until you hear Shaw talk about it, because Shaw said he never has an argument. Think about it. If you're with your wife, and she gets mad about something, and all you got to do is say, "Okay, it's okay. I'll be back." And she knows what you did. You just left and went to your other wife. Yeah. When you come back, everything's smoothed over. Everything is smoothed over. And they let it go. Like, yeah, no, I better be nice, or he's going to leave and go to his other wife.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, but it's a very different it's situation, but he just took it upon himself to say, you know what, whatever. It's y'all problem if y'all got a problem with it. They good. They all grown. Ain't no kids here. Ain't nothing illegal happening here. It's all just me and 4 grown women made a decision to be just between us.
Yeah.
Damn.
More power to them.
Yeah.
I
Makes me okay with being poor.
You think what do you mean? He got money?
I'm saying it makes me okay with being poor.
Oh yeah. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah. You know, I mean, I don't know. He say he's so sick of love songs, but
clearly not.
Evidently not. Maybe because they send the wrong message.
It said Neo was acting freak offs.
Are you surprised? He has 4 wives.
Exactly.
Where do you think he met these women?
Wow. Could have met them anywhere, man. What are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
He said, let me get this one before he gets locked
Neo,
up.
for Christ's sakes. Speaking of these women, Lizzo has lost a ton of, I shouldn't say that. That's a ton of weight. That shouldn't call it a ton. She wasn't a ton. Lizzo has lost a lot of weight, and now she's online taking booty pics. She's doing booty pics online. If you want to see her new body, she's showing it off.
All right. At least she's proud of herself.
She's still thick. She's still thick, but she ain't no big girl like she was. She lost a lot, and she even did a video in the little nothing scantily. She wear panties and a bra pretty much is all she wear now, and had a picture of herself, and she was spray painting with the old Lizzo and spray painting over it in big red letters that said "Bye, bitch." That's what she told her old self. "Bye, bitch." Big red letters, spray painted onto an old picture of herself. So,
Rob looking it up.
Oh yeah, you want to see it? I was wondering why he was in the days over there. He was
I'm like, he's strangely quiet. I looked. I was like,
he was, and he's looking it up. He's looking for Lizzo booty pics.
No, I'm not looking for the booty pics. But damn, she lost a lot of weight.
She lost a whole lot of weight. Yeah, she did. She looks good. She looks better, and I think she's gonna keep going. I mean, I remember when Jennifer Hudson was a big girl. Now she's a small chick. I remember Oprah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been done. It's been done. So she can get smaller, and I think right now she's thick though. She's still thickums, but she ain't no big. She ain't the big girl that she was. And you know what? It just shows that I think it's interesting because there was so many people encouraging her when she was a big girl. And that's all right. You go ahead, be sexy. You do what you want to do. You do blah, 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 blah. Stay fat and do whatever you want. And she, while she heard all of that, she wasn't happy and she wasn't healthy. And she knew it. And you can tell right now that she, like I said, she's looking back at the old her like, no, this is who I want to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I encourage her because I used to always say, well, I want to encourage her to stay like that. No, it's not. It ain't cool. Let her get healthy, get smaller, and she did, She looks better. She looks a whole lot better, but she did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah.
She
She does look good. She does look good.
Yeah. That said, meanwhile, on a sadder note, Valletta Wallace, the Notorious B.I.G.'s mom, has passed away at the age of 72. So rest in peace, Miss Wallace.
Rest in
peace. And now it's time for my favorite segment. I just want to say the algorithm has got the memo. It's fed me a whole lot of good freestyles for the freestyle of the week. It is time for the freestyle of the week, and this week, now I told you my freestyle of the weeks will not always be celebrities. Sometimes it'll be unknowns. We've had a couple of guys. We have Beans and we have Flawless from Rhythm and Flow, and of course we have also had Redman, Cool J. We had some famous people, and I don't call them famous, but they've been known on TV. Well, this guy today you never heard of, so I've got some of those too. I'm always gonna, if it's good, it's good as far as I'm concerned. I don't care if they're famous or not. So this week's freestyle of the week is coming from a brother named JMF Hustler. JMF Hustler, you are the freestyle of the week on the What Up Doe Show.
Ooh boy, I be swimming in the water like a life jacket. Cool off, moonwalk like a Mike Jackson. Two-stepping on work cause I like dancing. Up all night trapping, cheap, we don't like taxing. Run the streets, come to me, I be price matching. I might have it, can meet up in light traffic. The plug put me on my feet, now we got traction. Reach looking like handy, OT where the flight landed. Out of place, higher space with the flight captain. I'm not capping, blow heat like a hot dragon. Shorty drop it on the scene, cameras like action. Ooh boy, hopped out the white ghost. I'm like Casper, then master the top flow. I'm like rafters, the faster the car go. I might crash it and smash it, then buy another one with all the gadgets. Kick it like a sensei. I'm a master, hit 'em fast with the quick clay. I am Cassius, strapped in, metal stuck to me like a magnet. The bag hit, grab that pop, making sodas in the cabinet. Cook a hockey puck, look like I'm working on a hat trick. Ice skates, that's a goalie net, and a basket. Steph assist, that's a no look. When I pass it, level print, windows limited, cause I wear glasses. Running gun, I was taught to Donovan McNabb it. Ay, double XL couldn't see me if they tried. Like Legally Blind, I proceed to read between the lines. Evenly combined, the whole team gon' eat when it be time. Fuck that, truck all black, hop out matching. Blow bags, coach all black, hold the package. Bad bitch, full acrobatic, round off, backflip. Land on your feet, it's concrete, not the magics. Go, go. Really read the caption, there's no need for asking. See this elbow grease, proceed with passion like, no, no. I don't need compassion just to see the edge, like I'm jagging, glitching till they lagging. Look, book bag full of narcotics, supply to masses. Hide that paint odor. Give me some garlic, I'm trying to mask it. Hey, Tony Montana couldn't see me in his prime. Rappers meet demise like artists we have recently declined. That's why the flights on the plane contains baggage. I'm an OG that'll die in the game, like John Madden. I'm a praying mantis, mailman, trying stamping. I'm the shit, baby. It's been that lately. I'm buying Pampers. Close chapter, next page, stop going backwards. A known factor, prone clap for the phone trapper. It's hustler, baby.
What Up Doe News.
Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson ain't having it. The dude has some very strong words for our current administration.
Now, what I do find interesting is that when 30,000 Ukrainians sought asylum here in the city of Chicago, nobody said a mumbling word. But all of a sudden, indigenous people who are trying to get to a land that was robbed from them through colonization, they want me as a black man to be mad at them? You gotta be out of your freaking mind. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
He ain't playing.
Oh man.
When he said mumbling word, I swear I thought he was about to drop an MF on him.
Oh yeah. Slow it down.
And I thought he was say, "You out your rabbit ass mind." But
oh wow.
Yo.
I feel like he wanted to. Yeah, he ain't no joke, man. He is not having it. Huh?
Now they're calling the colonizers refugees.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, this administration is very interesting right now.
Mhm.
Now they're making the old Hitler thing a normal thing now. We've seen I've seen somebody else do it. Yeah, that's right.
So I always knew he was a Nazi though.
Right, but now it's okay for now they're all doing it and it's becoming making that like the norm, like it's okay, so it's acceptable. And they're doing this on national television and they're running our freaking country.
Sad times.
You sat there and you made this big deal that Obama shouldn't be president because he was born in Africa, and now you letting Elon Musk run the country and he was born in Africa.
Yeah.
How about that? How about
say you're a racist without saying you're a racist.
Right. Right, exactly. Speaking of racism, in Greenwood, Mississippi, they dedicated a statue. They built a statue for Emmett Till. They erected a statue for Emmett Till. So I thought that was cool. That was a great thing.
That's
Watch
awesome.
they try to take it down.
Huh?
Now watch they try to take it down like we've been taking down Confederate statues.
Why you gotta be negative, man? Why we can't just have a moment here?
I'm happy.
We trying to get past the topic we just got done with, and you trying to drag us right back to it. I see how it is. I see what you on today. Why we can't have a moment here? Why we can't just enjoy that? So this guy, I don't know where this happened because it didn't say where this happened. But he called the tow company, called a tow truck to come have his ex-girlfriend's car towed because they broke up and he wanted her back and she won't pick up her phone. And he had a key to her car. So he called the tow guy, told her he had the VIN and he had the key, so I got to tow the car. And she like, but the car is mine. It is not in his name. It ain't his car. None of that. What? And he towed her car away. You ever heard of that?
Wait, whoa. Was the car on his property?
No.
Oh, no, I ain't never heard of that.
Me neither. Because that was my next question before I answered was, was it on his property in any way?
My first question was it in his name? Because a lot of chicks do that. They get him. They get a car. He put it in his name, or he bought her a car. Fronted her on it, whatever, and it's yours as long as we together.
Mm-hmm.
Break up, you ain't answering your phone. I'm taking my car back, and that's the situation I thought it was. But no, it's her car, her name. She out somewhere. He's in the tow truck to go get her car. And they did it. If I was her, or if the shoe was on the other foot, I won't say if I was her, but I would have called the cops. You ain't going nowhere with my car. Call the cops. Let the cops get here and decide who gets to take this car home. You or me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would have did.
Yeah, because she's defenseless. I ain't about to pull no pistol and get myself sent to jail. But we gonna let the cops sort this out right here, right now. So don't go nowhere. Don't take my car nowhere. I'm calling the cops. They're on their way, and they gonna decide if you get to take my car or if I get to keep my car. Because whether he got the VIN and the keys is irrelevant.
Yep.
Whether he had a key to my car because we were dating, that was my guy, right? That's why he had a key to my car. And he has the VIN to my car because probably he had a copy of my registration or whatever, or insurance, whatever it was. Some way he got a document with the VIN. Okay. That don't mean it, but if his name he ain't got the title. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird to me. I just thought it was very weird, very awkward.
Yeah.
And there's another guy that got his girlfriend pregnant and her mama pregnant.
I saw that one. Oh, wow.
He got them both pregnant at the same time, and they are one happy family. They think it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful that we're pregnant together. We're going to through this together, have children, and they're both by the same guy, and he's such a great guy.
Okay. I got a very interesting question here because it's really hitting me in the head right now. What is the relationship title between the two babies? It can't be cousins.
They brothers, brother cousins.
I was gonna say, bro, we got a brother cousin. Not like that, but
Oh, I got you. But no, this is like you got the mom and you got the mom's daughter.
That's that's your uncle and your brother, or your aunt and your sister.
Right.
Dang. What? No.
Yeah.
Because uncle and aunt only applies to sibling.
What?
So that's your sister. That's your.
So that would be her sister.
Yeah,
and
that's your
grandchild.
mama's. It's your mama's sister. It's your mother's sister. It's your mother's sister or brother. Let's assume it's a boy. It's your mother's. It's your mother's brother, as well as your brother.
Yeah, but as far as the baby's relationship,
that's what I'm talking about. The daughter's kid, the mother's kid is the daughter's brother
or aunt. Yeah,
brother,
aunt or uncle.
Brother. They got the same mother. Same mother. So that's my mother and that's your mother. So that's their brother and sister.
So it could potentially be aunt and uncle or aunt and niece,
right? Uncle and brother, uncle and
nephew,
aunt and sister.
And it's too confusing.
Basically, aunt and uncle, or aunt is going to be born at the same time as
I'm
her
your
niece
aunt
or
and your sister. I'm your aunt and your sister, or I'm your uncle and your brother. One or the other.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Uncle brother.
They just might as well stick with, you know what, we share blood, that's the only thing that matters.
Uncle brother. Where that's gonna be is he gonna get a jersey and say Uncle brother.
And he's got to be a granddad.
He gonna have one to say sister niece.
And the man's gonna be a grandfather and father at the same time.
No.
No, the mother is. The mother's going to
Mother.
be a mother and a grandmother at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. Can't even
And
say it's
dad's
gross because it's not technically incest.
just gonna be dad.
And it's weird. They
This is
just
weird.
they said they were having some kind of issue in their relationship. Something wasn't right, and the mom got involved to help out, and so he started a relationship with the mom too, and that helped his relationship with his girl, and they're just a living threesome, but
He
they're
would.
mother and daughter.
He went over to that house expecting to fix that vacuum and got a little wop wop wop, and now we got this.
He got more than a wop wop wop. He got two families.
Golly. Created the most complicated relationship in
And
history.
he's black and they're white. How about that?
Ain't
I'm
that
just
some
from Alabama.
that's some
Complicated
else?
in Alabama.
I don't know. They don't sound Southern though. They don't seem to have a Southern accent. I've heard them talk. I don't know where they're from, but they don't seem to have. But they're very out there.
Yeah.
Their reasoning is very different.
I wonder what Dr. Umar got to say about that one.
No, I wonder. You know what I got though?
What's that?
Just can't stay. I can't stay. Can't stay.
An old school moment of the day. It's a short one, but it's something that I did not know. I had no idea. Never would have guessed it. Had to listen to it twice to believe it. But I did hear it from the horse's mouth. You remember the song Self-Destruction?
Yes.
Waze might not remember it because he's
12. I remember I had myself.
He's 12.
I remember a song title. I'd probably have to hear it to actually remember it.
Well, it's a song that was made where
all the
old school artists got together and they did
we all agree tonight, all of
they did a compilation song.
America has a very serious problem. Not only does America have a very serious problem, but our
self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Well, I just found out that LL Cool J wrote MC Light's part in that song.
Oh, wow.
Because they wanted him on the song, but he said at the time he hadn't been doing enough and he didn't want that song to be his basically reintroduction in. He didn't want to come out like that, cold into that song. So he wrote but he did want to contribute. So his contribution, since he decided to not be on the song, his contribution was to write MC Light's part.
That's dope.
That is dope.
Interesting y'all say that's dope.
Another ghostwriting.
I see. It's ghostwriting. That's right. Y'all usually very critical of ghostwriting, but you're very selective on who you criticize when it comes to ghostwriting.
Here's the thing.
See how it goes. See how it works. See how it works.
Just can't stay. I can't stay.
Can't stay. All right, and last but not least, man, because I'm ready to get out of here, but I do have to say something about it. Planes are still falling out of the sky. A plane crashed in Brazil today. We had one earlier this week somewhere. I forgot where.
Arizona.
In Arizona earlier this week, two planes collided. So if you don't have to travel, now is not the time to do it. If you don't want to be scared, don't let them scare you. That's cool. I ain't mad at you. Do what you want to do. Do what you got to do. Me personally, I'm traveling when I need to, traveling when I have to. If I've made a previous commitment, like I am traveling to Minnesota later this year, hopefully this is gotten under control by then. But I've made that commitment. I'm going to make that trip. Other than that, my normal trips to Houston that I take and here and there, I'm not doing it. I'm cool. I am not going unless I've made a previous commitment to somebody, unless it's something I need to do and have to do. I'm sitting pat. Remember, if your time is your time, well, I ain't trying to press my luck.
Right.
I ain't trying to give a man a gun and say, look, you shoot me if you want to, but if it's my time, it's my time. I ain't doing that. No. I'm sorry. Like Robin Harris used to say, what if I'm up there and it's the pilot's time? What about that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not doing it. I'm not taking my chance. What do you think is going? Is it really? And you know who hasn't fell out the sky yet? Is Spirit Airlines. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Spirit Airlines have not yet fallen out of the sky. But what do you think is going on? Is it's been since Trump has been in office, but I don't know if he's to blame. And it's not diversity, so don't say it. I know how Rob is. He want to be facetious and quote his favorite president because he's Rob 4547, right? I get it.
But they did fire a lot of people at the Federal Aviation Association. The FAA. They just let go of 200 and some TSA agents. When you just start firing people willy nilly and you don't know who the hell's doing what job, then stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah. But now it's starting to happen in different countries that are not part of the United States.
Yeah.
And that to me is starting to look more, especially now that we have Starlink satellites falling out of the sky. It's starting to seem more like it may be a Starlink issue. Maybe this is having some sort of interference as these Starlink satellites are having these issues and causing these systems to be interrupted.
Maybe Elon Musk ain't as smart as he thought he was.
Yeah. Because it is interesting that all this started happening around the same time Starlink satellites started falling out of orbit.
Never made that connection. You may have a point. Something I have to look into. Well, anyway, man, we are out of here, man. I want to thank y'all for joining us. For those that joined us, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's the WUDS Network is the channel. That's WUDS, as in What Up Though Show. The WUDS Network is the YouTube page that you can subscribe to and get exclusive content. Please like what you see. If you like what you see, that means hit the like button if you like the show. And also make sure that you share this content with your friends. Comment, share, like, subscribe. That's all to it. It's really not that hard. You do it all the time when you see naked bitches. Do it for us. All right? Yo, and also if you got a Roku or you got a Fire Stick, go on there, download the Booms TV app. That's Booms, BOOMZ TV. And make sure you check us out on Booms TV as well, because we are climbing up the charts there pretty fast, and we're trying to get to be the top show on that network as well. So we would appreciate your support in that. Mm-hmm. On behalf of the crew, the Outlaws, Rob 45. And Waze. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. This has been the What Up Though Show. Waze?
Yep.
No, you've been doing you too much. Rob 45.
Let's go.
Red pill or blue pill?
I've been red pilled a lot lately, so let's go blue pill this time.
He was grooving And that was when he could have sworn the room was moving. But that was only in his mind. He was sailing. He never really seemed to notice vision failing. Cause that was all part of the high. The sweat was pouring. He couldn't take it. The room was exploding. He might not make it.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon. Good evening.
Children, would you listen?
What up, though?